What is good, Knicks fans? I'm here to talk about Donovan Mitchell still and a Knicks Lakers rumor revolving Randle. So let's talk Knicks. Lakers rumor: Russell Westbrook linked to the Knicks if Donovan Mitchell trade happens. The swap for Westbrook and Randle. You know what? That's what it is. It's because if you have Brunson, if you have Donovan Mitchell, you got RJ, you got Randle. Four ball dominant guys that need the ball more often than not, and I think Randle is the only one that showed that he needs the ball in his hand more often than other players. The other three players. The other three players showed they could play off ball. Randle is not a spot-up shooter, and he needs to be that in this situation. And I don't think he's going to do that. If you get Mitchell, you don't need Randle. Obi can fit in that situation perfectly fine. And an expiring contract at that. So we have money next year to do whatever we want, get the players off free agency to fit in this system. Also, it's going to be great if that happens. On our side, it's perfect. It's what we need. But on the Lakers side, they really don't want to do that. A lot of Laker fans don't want to do that. They said could still be more to deal with at this point. Well, the squad is missing. I mean, Westbrook coming up, obviously he has to come off the bench. How would he be in this system? Because we're not going to just pay him just to sit out. That's not how the Knicks work. But have him play. I'm guessing Rose will be dealt in this situation also, going either to the Jazz or going to the Lakers. I don't know. Either way, I mean, coming off the bench in a small role, 20 minutes a night, I will only give him 20 minutes a night because you got a few guys. If you keep quickly also, got a few guys that can play that point position that I think Russ would just be lucky just to have minutes on any other team besides the Lakers. So I think he will be fine on the Knicks, but it's mostly for that expiring contract, so we have the money next year to have the freedom to do what we want. Yeah, on the Lakers side, they're not going to do that. And Randle is going to start getting paid 20-something a year, 20-something million a year for 4 years. Player option at the end of that fourth year, third year, going into the fourth year, you have the player option. So what if the Lakers don't want him to pick that up? He's still going to pick it up. You're going to have the Westbrook situation all over again. So I hope this happens. I hope if we get Donovan Mitchell, I hope this happens. But it's fine if we don't get that. And talking about Mitchell, like I said before in the last video, things are stalled. They know what the Knicks want. It's either you get, because they want Grimes, Obi, and Quickly. That's the reason why, and they're not willing to deal all three of them and get 6 picks on top of that. They want all that, 6 picks, Obi, Quickly, and Grimes, and 6 picks. No, you either get them 3 and 3 picks. That's what they're saying. And 2 of those picks are going to be protected by the Pistons and OKC Thunder, and maybe one of our picks. Or you get the 6 picks and less players, or not less players because you still have to put them on. Like, instead of OB Quickly, put McBride and somebody else. That's what's gonna happen, and they know what the Knicks want. It's a balancing act in that situation. The Knicks don't want to sell everything, so I don't blame the Knicks for that. And now the Utah Jazz is going out looking at other offers, gonna bring those offers to the Knicks and say, hey, look, we getting this for that. You better jump on it, or we're gonna sell them to Heat, Grizzlies, whatever, these guys. But who's willing to gut their whole squad just to get Mitchell? I think the only people that has the only team that has the means to get him is the Grizzlies, but they will have to give a haul too, but they can't give the picks we can. And Jazz is skeptical about, because they want picks, but they're skeptical about the Knicks giving up those protected picks from the Pistons and OKC. They want our picks, our unprotected picks. So there's no protections on them. They can do a lot with what they want with them. So I don't know. I just think that the Knicks have to stay firm, let them explore their scenarios, and play it out, because I think we still have the best offer to give them. I still think they're gonna cave in to us. I don't think we need to go pursue him as much as they need to pursue us. And I don't talks still had in the weekend. Don't think that much has changed, including Jazz asking for package, including RJ Barry and earlier discussion on it. Yeah, see, I don't think Miami don't got what it takes, and just 2 picks or 3 picks and Tyler Herro isn't gonna do it for them. I think they want multiple picks, even though they're protected. They want our 2 or 3 picks that the Knicks have, and protected picks to make up those 6 picks. And they do want a young player. I think Grimes is a good enough player. He's a 2-way player that's gonna be better down the road for them if they get a star. Because I don't think Tyler Herro is gonna be that. He's forever gonna be a 6-man type of guy. At one point, I thought he may bump up to that All-Star level, but I think he's forever gonna be that 6-man type of role. If he get defense, then he can go nearing the All-Star. So yeah, that trio would be sick, to be honest. But defensively, he's the only good defensive player. But if you get guys backing them up, like you got Mitchell, and Obi's not all that good on defense either. I mean, but still make things work. Offensively, just as good a duo offensively as these 3. So let's see. It's all up to what Leon Rose does. And Leon, we trust until we don't. Let's see. See you next time, Knicks fan.